Hey Rosebeers, Janie Finlay here with Caroline from Harvest Launceston. Have you had any sleep?
I have. I actually slept like a baby last night.
Oh,
I was so exhausted, but so
fantastic.
I had a terrific sleep.
And I can only imagine that it has been an extraordinary week. I mean, across our community, it's just been so unbelievable. But for Harvest Launceston to transition between being a market that Launcestonians love and use as a place to gather, to really lead and go first and say, we're not going to be part of this. We're going to make sure that we support people to be physically distant and go online. How's the week been?
It's been a massive, massive week. I have to be honest, and I think the level of support that we have had from the people of Launceston has been so humbling. I think that's probably what's made it so massive, is that so many people jumped online and wanted to support local and wanted to really help us and make sure that money stays in the local economy. And so we just had this enormous amount of orders to fill yesterday. And as I said to you a minute ago, I mean, I got here at 6 a.m. yesterday, and I think I got home at 8 p.m. and I was pretty exhausted. It's quite physical working in this sort of an environment.
I reckon they're talking about, obviously, everyone stay home. That's the message. And at the moment, you're in the cool room. I love that people are making either their home or their workplace their sanctuary. I love that you're hanging out in the cool room.
Well, we had to come back and just tidy up and get everything ready to go for next week. And yeah, so I'm hanging out in a cool room. I thought I'd keep it real. That's where I'm actually am at the moment. And we're really just wanting to get that message out there that commingling of people is not good at the moment, and that we've really tried to make a solution so that people still can keep connected with the local producers and get their food locally without having to go out and be in a market situation.
And so I really want to dig into that a little bit in terms of supporting local and supporting our incredible local producers. I mean, we're blessed. There is no doubt that being Tasmanian right now is a blessing. You know, I loved that headline that says we've got a moat and we're going to use it. But further, we're blessed in northern Tasmania to be in the Tamar Valley and to have such incredible producers locally. Can you share with people at the moment, if they're looking to support local, what can they get through Harvest Launceston right now?
Wow. Well, most of our producers came on board in that first week, so they can pretty much get most of their staples from the market. So your sourdough breads and pastries, you can get eggs, you can get all you can get veggies, and a lot of the preserves people came on: potatoes, apples, pears, tomatoes, cucumbers, eggplants, all those. So Tamar Valley hydroponics and Tasmanian natural garlic and tomatoes, they've all come on board. And I mean, that was a really hard thing too, Janie, is we've imposed a complete paradigm shift on a lot of our producers who maybe aren't that tech savvy. So it's been a huge mind shift for them as well. Yeah. And for them to get their head around how this might work. You know, a lot of them have been working in a certain way for the last 40 years. And in 1 week, we've kind of said, well, no, we have to change. And I think everyone in every industry is going through that at the moment. And we just have to. We all have to change, and we all need to adapt to this really rapidly changing situation with coronavirus.
And I think that's a really beautiful thing about our local community. There's so many people reaching out and sharing the skills and the gifts that they've got to be able to help people make and adapt so quickly. We're seeing, you know, last night we had a family dinner online, a virtual family dinner. People at the home level, at the business level and at the community level are really supporting each other to be able to make that shift. And as you said, a lot of our producers generationally potentially on the land for a long time and not with high tech skills, that you've been able to deliver this to our community is extraordinary. So thank you. I'm glad you got a good sleep last night. What for the week ahead? What can people expect this week?
Wow. Well, I don't know if I've quite got that far yet, but I'm still on this week. But next week, there's a lot more producers have come on board through last week, so they'll be live on the website. We're going live again at 8:30 tomorrow morning. So you can order between 8:30 on Monday and 3 p.m. on Wednesday, and then we'll deliver again on Saturday. We'll probably be able to give people a bit more specific delivery times or ideas of when their suburb's going to be delivered to. That was one thing we kind of had to work through yesterday. And we've actually got we're going to have pasta online this week too that people can buy. So, and that's a local pasta producer. Got Murchison's going to be on there from the pasta merchant, so people will be able to buy sort of pre-prepared lasagnas and also, you know, pasta that you can cook at home, fresh, locally made pasta, which will be delicious.
Amazing. What you just reminded me in something that you said then in terms of you're still in this week and we haven't got to next week yet. I just listened to the Prime Minister announce a $1.1 billion package, and he said they've done 10 years work in 10 days. And Harvest Launceston, what you guys have been able to deliver, you know, since these announcements have come out just in this last week is incredible. And without this, you know, terrible external circumstances, for people to be able to shift into these new ways of operating so quickly, it just wouldn't happen. So to you, thank you for jumping in. Thank you for leading and going early. And thank you for continuing to be able to provide this incredible produce on behalf of the people that are working so hard in the community to those that need it in the community. So, yeah, good luck to you for the week ahead.
Thanks, Janie. And I mean, a little shout out to my team. We've got 3 of us who have done this, who don't work, none of us work full time. So we certainly worked way more than full time last week. And also, I think one more really great news story that's come out of this is we are contracting out the deliveries for our orders to another company, and it's keeping local people in jobs. So when people see the $15 delivery fee, they can rest assured that it's actually keeping local people employed throughout this really, you know, difficult time. So we just, you know, get on there on Monday morning and spend up big and support local. It's so important at the moment that we keep that money in our local economy.
Amazing. Thank you, Harvest Launceston. Thank you, Caroline, for jumping on board today. And make sure that you get more good sleep to be able to deliver on the week ahead.
Thanks so much, Janie. All the best.
No worries. You too. See you later.